When you look at this painting, what do you see? You probably see a blue canvas with a white stripe down the middle. I mean, I'm generalizing and I'm assuming and so on and so forth, but you probably see a blue canvas with a white stripe down the middle. Well, in the spring of 2013, somebody looked at this piece and saw a reason to spend a record-setting 43.8 million US dollars. Now, see, shock on you. Now, see, when my friends who fancy themselves artists and spend way too many hours writing and painting and singing and so on and so forth, when they hear about this kind of stuff, they get really bitter and start kicking rocks because it's not real art. But what is art? Because I would argue that, like a number of superhero stories are art, while a lot of people would just regard them as entertainment for children. So all this begs the question of what art is. What even is art? Well, according to Saul Leavitt, a really great fine artist, and I'm quoting here, what art is to him is, ideas alone can be works of art. All ideas need not be made physical. A work of art may be understood as a conductor from the artist's mind to the viewer's, but it may never reach the viewer, or it may never leave the artist's mind, end quote. So basically what this quote is saying is that a work of art is a medium to share a unique idea from one mind to another with no guarantee that the receiving end will get anything but static. When you look at this painting, what do you see? I see a blue canvas with a white stripe down the middle. I get nothing but static, but who am I to say that this is not art? I feel like when most people hear the word art, they think of old people at art galleries sipping wine and saying, yes, the colors. When I personally feel that art is a lot broader. I feel that we have art in comics, in films, in music, in novels. I would argue that the rapper J. Cole is an artist. I would argue that John Green, the author of The Fault in Our Stars, is an artist. But I want to talk about the X-Men. If you don't know who the X-Men are, they are a colorful cast of characters with insanely cool mutant superpowers, and they're a very good example of when comic books get complex and artful. The thing about the X-Men is that they are just normal people who wake up one day and have these mutant superpowers, and this made them a very good way to talk on race relations and the establishment of equal rights for women and other minority groups. This is a classic example of social commentary. Social commentary is defined as the act of using rhetorical means to provide commentary on issues in a society. As much as I don't think that all pieces of art require social commentary, I do feel that a lot of beautiful pieces of art do carry a lot of their weight because of their commentary on society. I feel like social commentary is one of the most important functions of art. I think that through social commentary, art can essentially change the world. I know that's a very bold statement, but I do honestly feel that through social commentary, art can change the world. This is because the main function of social commentary is to promote change by appealing to the people's sense of justice and or challenging the way that people think. The X-Men comics did this in masterclass fashion. They came out in the 1960s at the height of the civil rights movement in America, and they really did challenge the way that people at the time thought. They showed us that just because people were different from you didn't necessarily mean that people were different from you. They were still people. They showed us a team which had women on their team, and they were just as powerful, if not more powerful, than their male counterparts. The X-Men comics provided social commentary, hard-hitting social commentary, with real-life parallels as well. The main example of this is Professor X and Magneto. These are the two leading entities, separate leading entities in the X-Men universe. On one hand, you have Professor X, the dude in the wheelchair, who strives for peaceful mutant-human coexistence, and then on the other hand, you have Magneto, who feels that humans will never properly accept mutants into their society, and he seeks to radically demand the rights that he deserves. These characters were meant as allegories for Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X, respectively. I would argue that the X-Men comics are art. which brings me back to the burning question on my lips of what art is. Is this painting art because of its price? Is it not art because most of us probably don't understand it? Are the X-Men comics art because of aforementioned reasons? Is the Mona Lisa art because, yes, the colors? Well, I know this may seem a bit of a cop-out of an answer, but I do honestly feel that the answer to this question is completely subjective. For an object to exist as a work of art, it depends on the mind of the subject, you. I feel that the X-Men comics are art, but in the words of Alan Moore, a great man, I'm not asking you people to agree with me. I'd just like you people to think about it. Thank you.